أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولو أننا نزلنا إليهم الملائكة وكلمهم الموتى وحشرنا عليهم كل شيء قبلا ما كانوا ليؤمنوا إلا أن يشاء الله ولكن أكثرهم يجهلون.
And even if we send down unto them angels, and the dead speak to them, and we gather to them all things face to face, they would not believe, unless Allah enforced His will. But most of them behave ignorantly.
وكذلك جعلنا لكل نبي عدوا شياطين الإنس والجن يوحي بعضهم إلى بعض زخرف القول غرورا. ولو شاء ربك ما فعلوه فذرهم وما يفترون.
And in like manner have we made for every prophet an enemy, evil ones from among men and jinn. They suggest one to another gilded speech in order to deceive, and if thy Lord had enforced His will, they would not have done it. So leave them alone with that which they fabricate.
وَلِتَصْغَى إِلَيْهِ أَفْئِدَةُ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ وَلِيَرْضَوْهُ وليقترفوا ما هم مقترفون.
And in order that the hearts of those who believe not in the hereafter may incline thereto, and that they may be pleased therewith, and that they may continue to earn what they are earning.
أفغير الله أبتغي حكما وهو الذي أنزل إليكم الكتاب مفصلا والذين آتيناهم الكتاب يعلمون أنه منزل من ربك بالحق فلا تكونن من الممترين.
Shall I seek for judge other than Allah, when He it is who has sent down to you the book, clearly explained, and those to whom we gave the book know that it has been sent down from thy Lord with truth. So be thou not of those who doubt.
وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا وعدلا لا مبدل لكلماته وهو السميع العليم.
And the word of thy Lord has been fulfilled in truth and justice. None can change his words, and he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing.
وَإِن تُطِعْ أَكْثَرَ مَن فِي الْأَرْضِ يُضِلُّوكَ عَن سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ إِن يَتَّبِعُونَ إِلَّا الظَّنَّ وَإِنْ هُمْ إِلَّا يَخْرُصُونَ.
And if thou obey the majority of those on earth, they will lead thee astray from Allah's way. They follow nothing but mere conjecture, and they do nothing but lie.
إن ربك هو عالم من يضل عن سبيله وهو عالم بالمهتدين.
Surely thy Lord knows best those who go astray from his way, and he knows best those who are rightly guided.
فكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه إن كنتم بآياته مؤمنين.
Eat, then, over that over which the name of Allah has been pronounced, if you are believers in His signs.
وما لكم ألا تأكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم إلا ما اضطررتم إليه وإن كثيرا ليضلون بأهوائهم بغير علم إن ربك هو عالم بالمعتدين.
And what reason have you that you should not eat of that over which the name of Allah has been pronounced, when He has already explained to you that which He has forbidden unto you? save that which you are forced to. And surely many mislead others by their evil desires through lack of knowledge. Assuredly, thy Lord knows best the transgressors.
وذروا ظاهر الإثم وباطنه إن الذين يكسبون الإثم سيجزون بما كانوا يقترفون.
And eschew open sins, as well as secret ones. Surely those who earn sin will be rewarded for that which they have earned.
ولا تأكلوا مما لم يذكر اسم الله عليه وإنه لفسق وإن الشياطين ليوحون إلى أوليائهم ليجادلوكم وإن أطعتموهم إنكم لمشركون.
And eat not of that on which the name of Allah has not been pronounced, for surely that is disobedience. And certainly the evil ones inspire their friends that they may dispute with you. And if you obey them, you will indeed be setting up gods with God.
أَوَمَنْ كَانَ مَيْتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا يَمْشِي بِهِ في الناس كمن مثله في الظلمات ليس بخارج منها كذلك زين للكافرين ما كانوا يعملون.
Can he, who was dead, and we gave him life, and made for him a light, whereby he walks among men, be like him whose condition is that he is in utter darkness, whence he cannot come forth? Thus have the doings of the disbelievers been made to seem fair to them.
وكذلك جعلنا في كل قرية أكابر مجرميها ليمكروا فيها وما يمكرون إلا بأنفسهم وما يشعرون.
And thus have we made in every town the great ones from among its sinners, such as are in utter darkness, with the result that they plot therein, and they plot not except against their own souls, but they perceive not.
وَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمْ آيَةٌ قَالُوا لَن نُّؤْمِنَ حتى نؤتى مثل ما أوتي رسل الله الله أعلم حيث يجعل رسالته سيصيب الذين أجرموا صغار عند الله وعذاب شديد بما كانوا يمكرون.
And when there comes to them a sign, they say, "We will not believe until we are given the like of that which Allah's messengers have been given." Allah knows best where to place His message. Surely, humiliation before Allah and a severe punishment shall smite the offenders because of their plotting.
فمن يرد الله أن يهديه يشرح صدره للإسلام ومن يرد أن يضله يجعل صدره ضيقا حرجا كأنما يصعد في السماء.
So, whomsoever Allah wishes to guide, He expands his bosom for the acceptance of Islam. And as to him whom He wishes to let go astray, He makes his bosom narrow and close, as though he were mounting up into the skies.
كذلك يجعل الله الرجس على الذين لا يؤمنون.
Thus does Allah inflict punishment on those who do not believe.
وهذا صراط ربك مستقيما قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يذكرون.
And this is the path of thy Lord, leading straight to Him. We have indeed explained the signs in detail for a people who would be admonished.
لهم دار السلام عند ربهم وهو وليهم بما كانوا يعملون.
For them is the abode of peace with their Lord, and He is their friend because of what they did.
ويوم يحشرهم جميعا يا معشر الجن قد استكثرتم من الإنس وقال أولياؤهم من الإنس ربنا استمتع بعضنا ببعض استمتع بعضنا ببعض وبلغنا أجلنا الذي أجلت لنا.
And on the day when He will gather them all together, He will say, O company of jinn, you sought to make subservient to yourselves a great many from among men. And their friends from among men will say, Our Lord, we profited from one another, but now we have reached our term, which thou didst appoint for us.
قال النار مثواكم خالدين فيها إلا ما شاء الله إن ربك حكيم عليم.
He will say, The fire is your abode, wherein you shall abide, save what Allah may will. Surely, thy Lord is wise, all-knowing.
وكذلك نولي بعض الظالمين بعضا بما كانوا يكسبون.
And in like manner do we set some of the wrongdoers over the others, because of what they earned.
يا معشر الجن والإنس ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يقصون عليكم آياتي وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا.
O company of jinn and men, did not messengers come to you from among yourselves, who related to you my signs, and who warned you of the meeting of this your day?
قالوا شهدنا على أنفسنا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين.
They will say, We bear witness against ourselves, and the worldly life deceived them, and they will bear witness against themselves that they were disbelievers.
ذلك أن لم يكن ربك مهلك القرى بظلم وأهلها غافلون.
That is because thy Lord would not destroy the towns unjustly, while their people were unwarned.
ولكل درجات مما عملوا وما ربك بغافل عما يعملون.
And for all are degrees of rank, according to what they do, and thy Lord is not unmindful of what they do.
وَرَبُّكَ الْغَنِيُّ ذُو الرَّحْمَةِ إن يشأ يذهبكم ويستخلف من بعدكم ما يشاء كما أنشأكم من ذرية قوم آخرين.
And thy Lord is self-sufficient, full of mercy. If He please, He can do away with you and cause to succeed you what He pleases, even as He raised you from the offspring of other people.
إنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين.
Surely, that which you are promised shall come to pass, and you cannot frustrate it.
قل يا قوم اعملوا على مكانتكم إني عامل فسوف تعلمون من تكون له عاقبة الدار إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
Say, O my people, act as best you can. I, too, am acting. Soon will you know whose will be the ultimate reward of the abode. Surely, the wrongdoers shall not prosper.
وجعلوا لله مما ذرأ من الحرث والأنعام نصيبا فقالوا هذا لله بزعمهم وهذا لشركائنا.
And they have assigned Allah a portion of the crops and cattle which He has produced. And they say, this is for Allah, as they imagine, and this is for our idols.
فما كان لشركائهم فلا يصل إلى الله وما كان لله فهو يصل إلى شركائهم ساء ما يحكمون.
But that which is for their idols reaches not Allah, while that which is for Allah reaches their idols. Evil is what they judge.
وكذلك زين لكثير من المشركين قتل أولادهم شركاؤهم ليردوهم وليلبسوا عليهم دينهم ولو شاء الله ما فعلوه فذرهم وما يفترون.
And in like manner have their associate gods made the killing of their children appear beautiful to many of the idolaters, that they may ruin them and cause them confusion in their religion. And if Allah had enforced His will, they would not have done this. So leave them alone with that which they invent.
وقالوا هذه أنعام وحرث حجر لا يطعمها إلا من نشاء بزعمهم وأنعام حرمت ظهورها وأنعام لا يذكرون اسم الله عليها افتراء عليه سيجزيهم بما كانوا يفترون.
And they say, such and such cattle and crops are forbidden. None shall eat thereof, save whom we please. So they allege. And there are cattle whose backs are forbidden, and there are cattle over which they pronounce not the name of Allah, forging a lie against Him. Soon will He requite them for that which they have fabricated.
وقالوا ما في بطون هذه الأنعام خالصة لذكورنا ومحرم على أزواجنا وإن يكن ميتة فهم فيه شركاء سيجزيهم وصفهم إنه حكيم عليم.
And they say, that which is in the wombs of such and such cattle is exclusively reserved for our males, and is forbidden to our wives. But if it be born dead, then they are all partakers thereof. He will reward them for their assertion. Surely He is wise, all-knowing.
قد خسر الذين قتلوا أولادهم سفها بغير علم وحرموا ما رزقهم الله افتراء على الله قد ضلوا وما كانوا مهتدين.
Losers indeed are they who kill their children foolishly for lack of knowledge, and make unlawful what Allah has provided for them, forging a lie against Allah. They have indeed gone astray and are not rightly guided.
وهو الذي أنشأ جنات معروشات وغير معروشات والنخل والزرع مختلفا أكله والزيتون والرمان متشابها وغير متشابه.
And he it is who brings into being gardens, trellised and untrellised, and the date palm and cornfields, whose fruits are of diverse kinds, and the olive and the pomegranate, alike and unlike. Eat of the fruit of each.
كلوا من ثمره إذا أثمر وآتوا حقه يوم حصاده ولا تسرفوا إنه لا يحب المسرفين.
When it bears fruit, but pay his due on the day of harvest, and exceed not the bounds. Surely Allah loves not those who exceed the bounds.
ومن الأنعام حمولة وفرشا كلوا مما رزقكم الله ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين.
And of the cattle he has created some for burden, and some for slaughter. Eat of that which Allah has provided for you, and follow not the footsteps of Satan. Surely he is to you an open foe.
8 أزواج من الضأن 2 ومن المعز 2 قل الذكرين حرم أم الأنثيين أما اشتملت عليه أرحام الأنثيين نبئوني بعلم إن كنتم صادقين.
And of the cattle he has created 8 mates, of the sheep 2, and of the goats 2. Say, is it the 2 males that he has forbidden, or the 2 females, or that which the wombs of the 2 females contain? Inform me with knowledge, if you are truthful.
ومن الإبل 2 ومن البقر 2 قل الذكرين حرم أم الأنثيين أما اشتملت عليه أرحام الأنثيين أم كنتم شهداء إذ وصاكم الله بهذا.
And of the camels too, and of the oxen too. Say, is it the 2 males that he has forbidden, or the 2 females, or that which the wombs of the 2 females contain? Were you present when Allah enjoined this on you?
فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا ليضل الناس بغير علم إن الله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
Who is then more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah, that he may lead men astray without knowledge? Surely Allah guides not the unjust people.
قل لا أجد فيما أوحي إلي محرما على طاعم يطعمه إلا أن يكون ميتة أو دما مسفوحا أو لحم خنزير فإنه رجس أو فسقا أهل لغير الله به.
Say, I find not in what has been revealed to me aught forbidden to an eater who wishes to eat it, except it be that which dies of itself, or blood poured forth, or the flesh of swine, for all that is unclean, or what is profane, on which is invoked the name of other than Allah.
فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن ربك غفور رحيم.
But whoso is driven by necessity, being neither disobedient nor exceeding the limit, then surely thy Lord is most forgiving, merciful.
وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا كل ذي ظفر ومن البقر والغنم حرمنا عليهم شحومهما إلا ما حملت ظهورهما أو الحوايا أو ما اختلط بعظم.
And to those who are Jews, we forbade all animals having claws, and of the oxen and the sheep and goats did we forbid them their fats, save that which their backs bear, or the intestines, or that which is mixed with a bone.
ذلك جزيناهم ببغيهم وإنا لصادقون.
That is their reward we gave them for their rebellion, and most surely we are truthful.
فإن كذبوك فقل ربكم ذو رحمة واسعة ولا يرد بأسه عن القوم المجرمين.
But if they accuse thee of falsehood, say, Your Lord is possessed of all-embracing mercy, and his wrath shall not be turned back from the guilty people.
سيقول الذين أشركوا لو شاء الله ما أشركنا ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من شيء كذلك كذب الذين من قبلهم حتى ذاقوا بأسنا قل هل عندكم من علم فتخرجوه لنا
Those who join gods with God will say, If Allah had pleased, we could not have joined gods with him, nor could our fathers, nor could we have made anything unlawful. In like manner did those who were before them accuse God's messengers of falsehood, until they tasted of our wrath.
إن تتبعون إلا الظن وإن أنتم إلا تخرصون.
Say, have you any knowledge? Then produce it for us. You follow nothing but mere conjecture, and you do nothing but lie.
قل فلله الحجة البالغة فلو شاء لهداكم أجمعين.
Say, Allah's is the argument that reaches home. If He had enforced His will, He could have surely guided you all.
قل هلم شهداءكم الذين يشهدون أن الله حرم هذا فإن شهدوا فلا تشهد معهم.
Say, bring forward your witnesses, who testify that Allah has forbidden this. If they bear witness, bear thou not witness with them.
ولا تتبع أهواء الذين كذبوا بآياتنا والذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة وهم بربهم يعدلون.
Nor follow thou the evil inclinations of those who treat our signs as lies, and those who believe not in the hereafter, and who set up equals to their Lord.
قل تعالوا أتل ما حرم ربكم عليكم ألا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا ولا تقتلوا أولادكم من إملاق نحن نرزقكم وإياهم.
Say, come, I will rehearse to you what your Lord has forbidden, that you associate not anything as partner with him, and that you do good to parents, and that you kill not your children for fear of poverty. It is we who provide for you and for them.
ولا تقربوا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن ولا تقتلوا النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تعقلون.
And that you approach not foul deeds, whether open or secret, and that you kill not the life which Allah has made sacred, save by right. That is what He has enjoined upon you, that you may understand.
ولا تقربوا مال اليتيم إلا بالتي هي أحسن حتى يبلغ أشده وأوفوا الكيل والميزان بالقسط لا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها وإذا قلتم فاعدلوا ولو كان ذا قربى.
And approach not the property of the orphan, except in a way which is best, till he attains his maturity, and give full measure and weight with equity. We task not any soul except according to its capacity. And when you speak, observe justice, even if the concerned person be a relative.
وبعهد الله أوفوا ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تذكرون.
And fulfill the covenant of Allah. That is what He enjoins upon you, that you may remember.
وأن هذا صراطي مستقيما فاتبعوه ولا تتبعوا السبل فتفرق بكم عن سبيله ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تتقون.
And say, this is my path, leading straight. So follow it, and follow not other ways, lest they lead you away from His way. That is what He enjoins upon you, that you may become able to guard against evils.
ثم آتينا موسى الكتاب تماما على الذي أحسن وتفصيلا لكل شيء وهدى ورحمة لعلكم بلقاء ربهم يؤمنون.
Again, we gave Moses the book, completing the favor upon him who did good, and an explanation of all necessary things, and a guidance and a mercy that they might believe in the meeting with their Lord.
وهذا كتاب أنزلناه مبارك فاتبعوه واتقوا لعلكم ترحمون.
And this is a book which we have sent down. It is full of blessings. So follow it, and guard against sin, that you may be shown mercy.
أو تقولوا إنما أنزل الكتاب على طائفتين من قبلنا وإن كنا عن دراستهم لغافلين.
Lest you should say, the book was sent down only to 2 peoples before us, and we were indeed unaware of their reading.
أو تقولوا لو أنا أنزل علينا الكتاب لكنا أهدى منهم فقد جاءكم بينة من ربكم وهدى ورحمة فمن أظلم ممن كذب بآيات الله وصدف عنها.
Or lest you should say, had the book been sent down to us, we should surely have been better guided than they. There has now come to you a clear evidence from your Lord, and a guidance and a mercy. Who then is more unjust than he who rejects the signs of Allah and turns away from them?
سنجزي الذين يصدفون عن آياتنا سوء العذاب بما كانوا يصدفون.
We will requite those who turn away from our signs with an evil punishment because of their turning away.
هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي ربك أو يأتي بعض آيات ربك.
Do they expect aught but that angels should come to them, or that thy Lord should come, or that some of the signs of thy Lord should come?
يوم يأتي بعض آيات ربك لا ينفع نفسا إيمانها لم تكن آمنت من قبل أو كسبت في إيمانها خيرا قل انتظروا إنا منتظرون.
The day when some of the signs of thy Lord shall come, to believe in them shall not profit a soul which believed not before, nor earned any good by its faith. Say, wait ye, we too are waiting.
إن الذين فرقوا دينهم وكانوا شيعا لست منهم في شيء إنما أمرهم إلى الله ثم ينبئهم بما كانوا يفعلون.
As for those who split up their religion and became divided into sects, thou hast no concern at all with them. Surely their case will come before Allah, then will He inform them of that which they used to do.
من جاء بالحسنة فله عشر أمثالها ومن جاء بالسيئة فلا يجزى إلا مثلها وهم لا يظلمون.
Whoso does a good deed shall have 10 times as much, but he who does an evil deed shall have only a like reward, and they shall not be wronged.
قل إنني هداني ربي إلى صراط مستقيم دينا قيما ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين.
Say, as for me, my Lord has guided me unto a straight path, a right religion, the religion of Abraham the upright. And he was not of those who join gods with God.
قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين.
Say, my prayer and my sacrifice, and my life and my death are all for Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين.
He has no partner, and so am I commanded, and I am the first of those who submit.
قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون.
Say, shall I seek a Lord other than Allah, while He is the Lord of all things? And no soul acts but only against itself, nor does any bearer of burden bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord will be your return, and He will inform you of that wherein you used to differ.
وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتاكم إن ربك سريع العقاب وإنه لغفور رحيم.
And He it is who has made you successors of others on the earth, and has exalted some of you over the others in degrees of rank, that He may try you by that which He has given you. Surely thy Lord is quick in punishment, and surely He is most forgiving, merciful.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
ألف لام ميم صاد.
Alif, Lam, Mim, Saad. I am Allah. I know, and I explain.
كتاب أنزل إليك فلا يكن في صدرك حرج منه لتنذر به وذكرى للمؤمنين.
This is a book revealed unto thee, so let there be no straitness in thy bosom concerning it, that thou mayest warn thereby, and that it be an exhortation to the believers.
اتبعوا ما أنزل إليكم من ربكم ولا تتبعوا من دونه أولياء قليلا ما تذكرون.
Follow that which has been sent down to you from your Lord, and follow no protectors other than Him. How little do you remember?
وكم من قرية أهلكناها فجاءها بأسنا بياتا أو هم قائلون.
How many a town have we destroyed, and our punishment came upon it by night, or while they slept at noon.
فما كان دعواهم إذ جاءهم بأسنا إلا أن قالوا إنا كنا ظالمين.
So when our punishment came upon them, their cry was nothing but that they said, "We were indeed wrongdoers."
فلنسألن الذين أرسل إليهم ولنسألن المرسلين.
And we will certainly question those to whom the messengers were sent, and we will certainly question the messengers.
فلنقصن عليهم بعلم وما كنا غائبين.
Then will we certainly relate to them their deeds with knowledge, for we were never absent.
والوزن يومئذ الحق فمن ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون.
And the weighing on that day will be true. Then as for those whose scales are heavy, it is they who shall prosper.
ومن خفت موازينه فأولئك الذين خسروا أنفسهم بما كانوا بآياتنا يظلمون.
And as for those whose scales are light, it is they who shall have ruined their souls because of their being unjust to our signs.
ولقد مكناكم في الأرض وجعلنا لكم فيها معايش قليلا ما تشكرون.
And we have established you in the earth, and provided for you therein the means of subsistence. How little thanks you give.
ولقد خلقناكم ثم صورناكم ثم قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس لم يكن من الساجدين.
And we did create you, and then we gave you shape. Then said we to the angels, Submit to Adam. And they all submitted, but Iblis did not. He would not be of those who submit.
قال ما منعك ألا تسجد إذ أمرتك قال أنا خير من خلقتني من نار وخلقته من طين.
God said, What prevented thee from submitting when I commanded thee? He said, I am better than he. Thou hast created me of fire, while him hast thou created of clay.
قال فاهبط منها فما يكون لك أن تتكبر فيها فاخرج إنك من الصاغرين.
God said, Then go down hence. It is not for thee to be arrogant here. Get out. Thou art certainly of those who are abased.
قال أنظرني إلى يوم يبعثون.
He said, Grant me respite till the day when they will be raised up.
قال إنك من المنظرين.
God said, Thou shalt be of those who are given respite.
قال فبما أغويتني لأقعدن لهم صراطك المستقيم.
He said, Now, since thou hast adjudged me as lost, I will assuredly lie in wait for them on thy straight path.
ثم لآتينهم من بين أيديهم ومن خلفهم وعن أيمانهم من بين أيديهم ومن خلفهم وعن أيمانهم وعن شمائلهم ولا تجد أكثرهم شاكرين.
Then will I surely come upon them from before them and from behind them and from their right and from their left, and thou wilt not find most of them to be grateful.
قال اخرج منها مذءوما مدحورا لمن تبعك منهم لأملأن جهنم منكم أجمعين.
God said, Get out hence, despised and banished. Whosoever of them shall follow thee, I will surely fill hell with you all.
وَيَا آدَمُ اسْكُنْ أَنْتَ وَزَوْجُكَ الْجَنَّةَ فَكُلَا مِنْ حَيْثُ شِئْتُمَا ولا تقربا هذه الشجرة فتكونا من الظالمين.
And O Adam, dwell thou and thy wife in the garden, and eat therefrom wherever you will, but approach not this tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers.
فوسوس لهما الشيطان ليبدي لهما ما وري عنهما من سوآتهما وقال ما نهاكما ربكما عن هذه الشجرة إلا أن تكونا ملكين أو تكونا من الخالدين.
But Satan whispered evil suggestions to them, so that he might make known to them what was hidden from them of their shame, and said, Your Lord has only forbidden you this tree, lest you should become angels, or such beings as live forever.
وقاسمهما إني لكما لمن الناصحين.
And he swore to them, saying, Surely I am a sincere counselor unto you.
فدلاهما بغرور فلما ذاقا الشجرة بدت لهما سوآتهما وطفقا يخصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة.
So he caused them to fall into disobedience by deceit. And when they tasted of the tree, their shame became manifest to them, and they began to stick the leaves of the garden together over themselves.
وناداهما ربهما ألم أنهكما عن تلكما الشجرة أقل لكما إن الشيطان لكما عدو مبين.
And their Lord called them, saying, Did I not forbid you that tree, and tell you, Verily, Satan is to you an open foe?
قال ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين.
They said, Our Lord, we have wronged ourselves, and if thou forgive us not, and have not mercy on us, we shall surely be of the lost.
قال اهبطوا بعضكم لبعض عدو ولكم في الأرض مستقر ومتاع إلى حين.
He said, Go forth, some of you being enemies of others, and for you there is an abode on the earth, and a provision for a time.
قال فيها تحيون وفيها تموتون ومنها تخرجون.
He said, Therein shall you live, and therein shall you die, and therefrom shall you be brought forth.
يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير ذلك من آيات الله لعلهم يذكرون.
O children of Adam, we have indeed sent down to you raiment to cover your shame, and to be an elegant dress, but the raiment of righteousness, that is the best. That is one of the signs of Allah, that they may remember.
يا بني آدم لا يفتننكم الشيطان كما أخرج أبويكم من الجنة ينزع عنهما لباسهما ليريهما سوآتهما.
O children of Adam, let not Satan seduce you, even as he turned your parents out of the garden, stripping them of their raiment, that he might show them their shame.
إنه يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونهم إنا جعلنا الشياطين أولياء للذين لا يؤمنون.
Truly he sees you, he and his tribe, from where you see them not. Surely we have made Satan's friends for those who believe not.
وإذا فعلوا فاحشة قالوا وجدنا عليها آباءنا والله أمرنا بها قل إن الله لا يأمر بالفحشاء أتقولون على الله ما لا تعلمون.
And when they commit a foul deed, they say, We found our fathers doing it, and Allah has enjoined it upon us. Say, Allah never enjoins foul deeds. Do you say of Allah what you know not?
قل أمر ربي بالقسط وأقيموا وجوهكم عند كل مسجد وادعوه مخلصين له الدين كما بداكم تعودون.
Say, my Lord has enjoined justice, and fix your attention aright at every time and place of worship, and call upon Him, making yourselves sincere towards Him in religion. As He brought you into being, so shall you return.
فريقا هدى وفريقا حق عليهم الضلالة إنهم اتخذوا الشياطين أولياء من دون الله ويحسبون أنهم
Some has He guided, and as for others, error has become their desert. They have taken evil ones for friends, to the exclusion of Allah, and they think that they are rightly guided.
يا بني آدم خذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد وكلوا واشربوا ولا تسرفوا إنه لا يحب المسرفين.
O children of Adam, look to your adornment at every time and place of worship, and eat and drink, but exceed not the bounds. Surely He does not love those who exceed the bounds.
قل من حرم زينة الله التي أخرج لعباده والطيبات من الرزق قل هي للذين آمنوا في الحياة الدنيا خالصة يوم القيامة كذلك نفصل الآيات لقوم يعلمون.
Say, who has forbidden the adornment of Allah, which He has produced for His servants, and the good things of His providing? Say, they are for the believers in the present life, and exclusively for them on the day of resurrection. Thus do we explain the signs for a people who have knowledge.
قل إنما حرم ربي الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن والإثم والبغي بغير الحق وأن تشركوا بالله ما لم ينزل به سلطانا وأن تقولوا على الله ما لا تعلمون.
Say, my Lord has only forbidden foul deeds, whether open or secret, and sin and wrongful transgression, and that you associate with Allah that for which He has sent down no authority, and that you say of Allah that of which you have no knowledge.
وَلِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ أَجَلٌ فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ.
And for every people there is a term, and when their term is come, they cannot remain behind a single moment, nor can they get ahead of it.
يا بني آدم إما يأتينكم رسل منكم يقصون عليكم آياتي فمن اتقى وأصلح فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
O children of Adam, if messengers come to you from among yourselves, rehearsing my signs unto you, then whoso shall fear God and do good deeds, on them shall come no fear, nor shall they grieve.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا واستكبروا عنها أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون.
But those who reject our signs and turn away from them with disdain, these shall be the inmates of the fire, they shall abide therein.
فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو كذب بآياته أولئك ينالهم نصيبهم من الكتاب.
Who is, then, more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah, or gives the lie to his signs?
حتى إذا جاءتهم رسلنا يتوفونهم قالوا أين ما كنتم تدعون من دون الله قالوا ضلوا عنا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين.
It is these who shall have their lot as ordained, till when our messengers shall visit them to take away their souls. They shall say, where is that which you used to call upon beside Allah? They will answer, we cannot find them, and they will bear witness against themselves that they were disbelievers.
قال ادخلوا في قد خلت من قبلكم من الجن والإنس في النار كلما دخلت أمة لعنت أختها
He will say, Enter ye into the fire among the nations of jinn and men who passed away before you. Every time a people enters, it shall curse its sister people until
حتى إذا اداركوا فيها جميعا قالت أخراهم لأولاهم ربنا هؤلاء أضلونا فآتهم عذابا ضعفا من النار قال لكل ضعف ولكن لا تعلمون.
when they have all successively arrived therein, the last of them will say of the first of them, Our Lord, these led us astray, so give them a double punishment of the fire. He will say, For each preceding party there shall be double punishment, but you do not know.
وقالت أولاهم لأخراهم فما كان لكم علينا من فضل فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكسبون.
And the first of them will say to the last of them, You have then no superiority over us. Taste therefore the punishment for all that you did.
إن الذين كذبوا بآياتنا واستكبروا عنها لا تفتح لهم أبواب السماء ولا يدخلون الجنة حتى يلج الجمل في سم الخياط وكذلك نجزي المجرمين.
Those who reject our signs and turn away from them with disdain, the gates of the spiritual firmament will not be opened for them, nor will they enter heaven until a camel goes through the eye of a needle. And thus do we requite the offenders.
لهم من جهنم مهاد ومن فوقهم غواش وكذلك نجزي الظالمين.
They shall have a bed of hell, and over them coverings of the same. And thus do we requite the unjust.
والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها أولئك أصحاب الجنة هم فيها خالدون.
But as to those who believe and do good works, and we task not any soul beyond its capacity, these are the inmates of heaven. They shall abide therein.
ونزعنا ما في صدورهم من غل تجري من تحتهم الأنهار وقالوا الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله.
And we shall remove whatever rancor may be in their hearts. Beneath them shall flow rivers, and they shall say, all praise belongs to Allah, who has guided us to this. And we could not have found guidance if Allah had not guided us.
لقد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق ونودوا أن تلكم الجنة ورثتموها بما كنتم تعملون.
The messengers of our Lord did indeed bring the truth, and it shall be proclaimed unto them, this is the heaven which you have been given for an inheritance, as a reward for what you used to do.
ونادى أصحاب الجنة أصحاب النار أن قد وجدنا ما وعدنا ربنا حقا فهل وجدتم ما وعد ربكم حقا قالوا نعم فأذن مؤذن بينهم اللعنة الله على الظالمين.
And the inmates of heaven will call out to the inmates of hell, we have indeed found what our Lord promised us to be true. Have you too found what your Lord promised you to be true? They shall say, yes. Then a proclaimer shall proclaim between them, saying, the curse of Allah is on the wrongdoers.
الذين يصدون عن سبيل الله ويبغونها عوجا وهم بالآخرة كافرون.
Who turn men away from the path of Allah and seek to make it crooked, and who are disbelievers in the hereafter.
وبينهما حجاب وعلى الأعراف رجال يعرفون كلا بسيماهم ونادوا أصحاب الجنة أن سلام عليكم لم يدخلوها وهم يطمعون.
And between the two there shall be a partition, and on the elevated places there shall be men who will know all by their marks. And they will call out to the people of heaven, peace be on you. These will not have yet entered it, although they will be hoping to do so.
وإذا صرفت أبصارهم تلقاء أصحاب النار قالوا ربنا لا تجعلنا مع القوم الظالمين.
And when their eyes are turned towards the people of the fire, they will say, Our Lord, put us not with the unjust people.
ونادى أصحاب الأعراف رجالا يعرفونهم بسيماهم قالوا ما أغنى عنكم جمعكم وما كنتم تستكبرون.
And the occupants of the elevated places will call out to men whom they will know by their marks, and say, Your multitude availed you not, nor your arrogance.
أهؤلاء الذين أقسمتم لا ينالهم الله برحمة ادخلوا الجنة لا خوف عليكم ولا أنتم تحزنون.
Are these the men about whom you swore that Allah would not extend mercy to them? To them it has been said, Enter paradise. No fear shall come upon you, nor shall you grieve.
ونادى أصحاب النار أصحاب الجنة أن أفيضوا علينا من الماء أو مما رزقكم الله. قالوا إن الله حرمهما على الكافرين.
And the inmates of the fire will call out to the inmates of heaven, Pour out on us some water, or some of that which Allah has provided for you. They will say, Verily, Allah has forbidden them, both to disbelievers.
الذين اتخذوا دينهم لهوا ولعبا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا فاليوم ننساهم كما نسوا لقاء يومهم هذا وما كانوا بآياتنا يجحدون.
Those who took their religion for a pastime and a sport, and whom the life of the world beguiled, this day, then, shall we forget them as they forgot the meeting of this day of theirs, and as they used to deny our signs.
وَلَقَدْ جِئْنَاهُمْ بكتاب فصلناه على علم هدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون.
And surely we have brought them a book, which we have expounded with knowledge, a guidance and a mercy for a people who believe.
هل ينظرون إلا تأويله يوم يأتي تأويله يقول الذين نسوه من قبل قد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق فهل لنا من شفعاء فيشفعوا لنا أو نرد فنعمل غير الذي كنا نعمل.
Do they wait only for the fulfillment of warnings thereof? On the day when the fulfillment thereof shall come, those who had forgotten it before shall say, "The messengers of our Lord did indeed bring the truth." Have we then any intercessors to intercede for us? Or could we be sent back so that we might do deeds other than that which we used to do?
قد خسروا أنفسهم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
They have indeed ruined their souls, and that which they used to fabricate has failed them.
إن ربكم الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش يغشي الليل النهار يطلبه حثيثا والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره.
Surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. Then he settled himself on the throne. He makes the night cover the day, which pursues it swiftly. And he created the sun and the moon and the stars, all made subservient by his command.
ألا له الخلق والأمر تبارك الله رب العالمين.
Verily, his is the creation and the command. Blessed is Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
ادعوا ربكم تضرعا وخفية إنه لا يحب المعتدين.
Call upon your Lord in humility and in secret. Surely he does not love the transgressors.
ولا تفسدوا في الأرض بعد إصلاحها وادعوه خوفا وطمعا إن رحمة الله قريب من المحسنين.
And create not disorder in the earth after it has been set in order, and call upon Him in fear and hope. Surely the mercy of Allah is nigh unto those who do good.
وهو الذي يرسل الرياح بشرا بين يدي رحمته حتى إذا قلت سحابا ثقالا سقناه لبلد ميت فأنزلنا به الماء فأخرجنا به من كل الثمرات.
And He it is who sends the winds as glad tidings before His mercy, till, when they bear a heavy cloud, we drive it to a dead land, then we send down water therefrom, and we bring forth therewith fruits of every kind.
كذلك نخرج الموتى لعلكم تذكرون.
In like manner do we bring forth the dead, that you may remember.
والبلد الطيب يخرج نباته بإذن ربه والذي خبث لا يخرج إلا نكدا كذلك نصرف الآيات لقوم يشكرون.
And as for the good land, its vegetation comes forth plentifully by the command of its Lord, and that which is bad, its vegetation does not come forth but scantily. In like manner do we vary the signs for a people who are grateful.
لقد أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه فقال يا قوم اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره إني أخاف عليكم عذاب يوم عظيم.
We sent Noah to his people, and he said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other God but Him. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of the great day.
قال الملأ من قومه إنا لنراك في ضلال مبين.
The chiefs of his people said, Surely we see thee to be in manifest error.
قال يا قوم ليس بي ضلالة ولكني رسول من رب العالمين.
He said, O my people, there is no error in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds.
أبلغكم رسالات ربي وأنصح لكم وأعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون.
I deliver to you the messages of my Lord, and give you sincere advice. And I know from Allah what you do not know.
أَوَعَجِبْتُمْ أَن جَاءَكُمْ ذِكْرٌ مِّن رَّبِّكُمْ عَلَى رَجُلٍ مِّنكُمْ لِيُنذِرَكُمْ وَلِتَتَّقُوا وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ.
Do you wonder that an exhortation has come to you from your Lord through a man from among yourselves, that he may warn you, and that you may become righteous, and that you may be shown mercy?
فكذبوه فأنجيناه والذين معه في الفلك وأغرقنا الذين كذبوا بآياتنا إنهم كانوا قوما عمين.
But they accused him of falsehood. So we saved him, and those with him in the ark. And we drowned those who rejected our signs. They were indeed a blind people.
وإلى عاد أخاهم هودا قال يا قوم اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره أفلا تتقون.
And unto Ad we sent their brother Hud. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other deity but Him. Will you not then be God-fearing?
قال الملأ الذين كفروا من قومه إنا لنراك في سفاهة إنا لنظنك من الكاذبين.
The disbelieving chiefs of his people said, We surely see thee lost in foolishness, and we surely think thee to be one of the liars.
قال يا قوم ليس بي سفاهة ولكني رسول من رب العالمين.
He replied, O my people, there is no foolishness in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds.
أبلغكم رسالات ربي وأنا لكم ناصح أمين.
I deliver to you the messages of my Lord, and I am to you a sincere and faithful counselor.
أَوَعَجِبْتُمْ أَن جَاءَكُمْ ذِكْرٌ مِّن رَّبِّكُمْ عَلَىٰ رَجُلٍ مِّنكُمْ لِيُنذِرَكُمْ واذكروا إذ جعلكم خلفاء من بعد قوم نوح وزادكم في الخلق بسطة.
Do you wonder that an exhortation has come to you from your Lord through a man from among yourselves, that he may warn you? And remember the time when he made you inheritors of his favors after the people of Noah, and increased you abundantly in constitution.
فاذكروا آلاء الله لعلكم تفلحون.
Remember then the favors of Allah, that you may prosper.
قالوا أجئتنا لنعبد الله وحده ونذر ما كان يعبد آباؤنا فأتنا بما تعدنا إن كنت من الصادقين.
They said, Hast thou come to us that we may worship Allah alone and forsake what our fathers used to worship? Bring us, then, that which thou threatenest with, if thou art of the truthful.
قال قد وقع عليكم من ربكم رجس وغضب أتجادلونني في أسماء سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم ما نزل الله بها من سلطان فانتظروا إني معكم من المنتظرين.
He replied, Indeed, there have already fallen on you punishment and wrath from your Lord. Do you dispute with me about names which you have named, you and your fathers, for which Allah has sent down no authority? Wait then, I am with you among those who wait.
فأنجيناه والذين معه برحمة منا وقطعنا دابر الذين كذبوا بآياتنا وما كانوا مؤمنين.
And we saved him, and those who were with him, by our mercy. And we cut off the last remnant of those who rejected our signs, and they were not believers.
وإلى ثمود أخاهم صالحا قال يا قوم اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره قد جاءتكم بينة من ربكم.
And to Thamud we sent their brother Saleh. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other deity but Him. Verily, there has come to you a clear evidence from your Lord.
هذه ناقة الله لكم آية فذروها تأكل في أرض الله ولا تمسوها بسوء فيأخذكم عذاب أليم.
This she-camel of Allah, a sign for you. So leave her that she may feed in Allah's earth. And do her no harm, lest a painful punishment seize you.
واذكروا إذ جعلكم خلفاء من بعد عاد وبوأكم في الأرض تتخذون من سهولها قصورا وتنحتون الجبال بيوتا.
And remember the time when He made you inheritors of His favors after Ad, and assigned you an abode in the land. You build palaces in its plains, and you hew the mountains into houses.
فاذكروا آلاء الله ولا تعثوا في الأرض مفسدين.
Remember, therefore, the favors of Allah, and commit not iniquity in the earth, causing disorder.
قال الملأ الذين استكبروا من قومه للذين استضعفوا لمن آمن منهم أتعلمون أن صالحا مرسل من ربه قالوا إنا بما أرسل به مؤمنون.
The chief men of his people, who were arrogant, said to those who were reckoned weak, those among them who believed, Do you know for certain that Saleh is one sent by his Lord? They answered, Surely, we believe in that with which he has been sent.
قال الذين استكبروا إنا بالذي آمنتم به كافرون.
Those who were arrogant said, Verily, we do disbelieve in that in which you believe.
فعقروا الناقة وعتوا عن أمر ربهم وقالوا يا صالح ائتنا بما تعدنا إن كنت من المرسلين.
Then they hamstrung the she-camel and rebelled against the command of their Lord and said, O Saleh, bring us that which thou threatenest with, if thou art indeed one of the messengers.
فأخذتهم الرجفة فأصبحوا في دارهم جاثمين.
So the earthquake seized them, and in their homes they lay prostrate upon the ground.
فتولى عنهم وقال يا قوم لقد أبلغتكم رسالة ربي ونصحت لكم ولكن لا تحبون الناصحين.
Then Saleh turned away from them and said, O my people, I did deliver the message of my Lord unto you, and offered you sincere counsel, but you loved not sincere counselors.
ولوطا إذ قال لقومه أتأتون الفاحشة ما سبقكم بها من أحد من العالمين.
And we sent Lot, when he said to his people, Do you commit an abomination such as no one in the world ever did before you?
إنكم لتأتون الرجال شهوة من دون النساء بل أنتم قوم مسرفون.
You approach men with lust instead of women. Nay, you are a people who exceed all bounds.
وما كان جواب قومه إلا أن قالوا أخرجوهم من قريتكم إنهم أناس يتطهرون.
And the answer of his people was no other than that they said, Turn them out of your town, for they are men who would keep pure.
فأنجيناه وأهله إلا امرأته كانت من الغابرين.
And we saved him and his family, except his wife. She was of those who stayed behind.
وأمطرنا عليهم مطرا فانظر كيف كان عاقبة المجرمين.
And we rained upon them a rain. Now see what was the end of the sinners.
وإلى مدين أخاهم شعيبا قال يا قوم اعبدوا الله ما لكم من إله غيره قد جاءتكم بينة من ربكم.
And to Midian we sent their brother Shu'aib. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other deity but Him. A clear sign has indeed come to you from your Lord.
فأوفوا الكيل والميزان ولا تبخسوا الناس أشياءهم ولا تفسدوا في الأرض بعد إصلاحها ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم مؤمنين.
So give full measure and full weight, and diminish not unto people their things, and create not disorder in the earth after it has been set in order. This is better for you, if you are believers.
ولا تقعدوا بكل صراط توعدون وتصدون عن سبيل الله من آمن به وتبغونها عوجا واذكروا إذ كنتم قليلا فكثركم.
And sit not on every path, threatening and turning away from the path of Allah those who believe in Him, and seeking to make it crooked. And remember when you were few, and He multiplied you.
وانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المفسدين.
And behold, what was the end of those who created disorder.
وإن كان طائفة منكم آمنوا بالذي أرسلت به وطائفة لم يؤمنوا فاصبروا حتى يحكم الله بيننا وهو خير الحاكمين.
And if there is a party among you who believes in that with which I have been sent, and a party who does not believe, then have patience until Allah judges between us, and He is the best of judges.